Canareforn Castle.
Well done. Canareforn Castle. This place is absolutely huge. Not gonna lie, might take us a while to go see it all. But honestly, absolutely massive. We parked all the way down there. She's complaining it's not close enough. So, we are at the castle down here. We parked here, hoping to go visit the square before we go to the castle. We drove along here somewhere. No, I can't remember how I drove. Through here maybe, and then down here. I think that's what I did. It's not much to see around here. It's just, you know. Although I swear it looks different. Maybe I'm wrong. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, this looks how it looks. We are entering the castle gates. Conquering previously built castles. Taken over Anglesey. Sorry, Wales. It's a very fancy castle. It's even got a lift installed. Wow, they were very technologically advanced back in the day, I can tell you.
What is this?
Well, I don't want to be in here.
It will take us a lot to explore this castle, I think.
We're in.
Welcome to Canareforn Castle. The building of the castle started in 1283 after the Second War of Welsh Independence. In 1284, Edward II was born here, who was the first son of an English king to be Prince of Wales. In 1294, the castle and town was destroyed in a rebellion led by Madog ag Llanwellyn. The castle was then rebuilt and went on to survive 2 sieges during another Welsh Independence War. In 1648, the castle surrendered to the Redheads in the English Civil War. In 1986, the castle became a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
So a person named James of St. George designed the entire castle and set out the work using just a compass, a square and a level, and his skills in mathematics and geometry. And it was started construction in 1283. So I believe it's still being finished. And had it been finished, an attacker would have had to face 2 drawbridges, 5 sets of doors, 6 port closes, avoid the murder holes above and arrow loops to the sides, and negotiate a sharp right angle turn before entering the castle. So basically, it's an impenetrable fortress. I mean, just think how much stone was taken to build this place. defendable from all sides. Now, and you have the river to one side, and the sea to another side, and the town to the other. And it would have been very densely populated, I reckon, as well. So very difficult for invading forces to penetrate. Ah, so this was put in place on the 1st of July 1969. This is where the Prince of Wales gets coronated. Canareforn Castle. It's now become a tradition. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
In the 20th century, scholars began to believe there may be symbolic meaning as well as military planning at the castle. Edward I loved the stories of King Arthur and other heroes who originated in Wales. One legend called the Dream of Maxen Wledig was important. Perhaps there is some mythological beginnings of Welsh royal power at its heart.
I do love castles and how many different crannies and crooks you can have. I mean, how much storage of gunpowder can you possibly need? In Wales, Roman Emperor Maximus was known as Maxen Wledig. A legend, Maxen had a dream where he met a beautiful princess, the daughter of a great king. She lived in a faraway land in a magnificent castle by the sea. Maxen fell in love with her instantly. When he woke, he was convinced that she really existed. Determined to find her and marry her, he sent out messengers across the Roman Empire to look for her. According to the story, she was found in a great castle at Canareforn. Her name was Ellen, the daughter of a king of Britain. Ellen would not travel to Rome, so Maxen had to journey across the sea to be with her. They married and ruled the Roman Empire together from Canareforn. Maxen even had earth brought here from Rome, so that all could see he ruled from Roman soil. Maxen and Ellen's reign was glorious. They defended the empire from their enemies, and they started a great dynasty. The descendants included the first Christian Roman emperor, Constantine the Great, King Arthur, and the Welsh princes. When Edward defeated the Welsh princes and seized Wales in 1282, he needed to find a way of keeping control. To prevent rebellion, he built a ring of strong castles around Snowdonia, the heartland of the Welsh princes. But to secure a peaceful future, he needed the Welsh to accept that he was now their only rightful ruler. To the Welsh, Edward was a foreigner who had stolen the authority of their princes, but treaties with the English endorsed the idea that the Welsh princes only held power with the consent of the king. Therefore, Edward saw himself as the legitimate ruler. In the past, King John had linked his family to that of the Welsh princes through a marriage agreement. His grandson Edward was now very distantly related to them, but he had arranged by war, by bribery and by intimidation. There was no other claimant to the title Prince of Wales. To the Welsh, royal authority was bound up in the mythological past, the tales familiar to Edward. By honouring Welsh mythology, Edward could identify himself with their princes. This would show that he was continuing their royal tradition and was therefore a rightful ruler. Like Canareforn, the dream of Maxen Wledig could prove useful. Canareforn was a place full of mythological meaning to the Welsh. At its core was the dream of Maxen Wledig. It may have seemed to Edward that he had much in common with the Maxen of the legend. Maxen came to Wales as a foreign leader like Edward. Maxen led a vast multinational empire, including Britain, like Edward, who ruled lands in France, England, Ireland and Wales. Maxen was the overlord of Ellen's local royal family. Edward was the overlord of the Welsh princes. Maxen married Ellen, a British princess from Canareforn. Edward's family had made marriage alliances with Welsh royalty in the past. Maxen ruled with the consent of Ellen's family and their people. Edward's rule would be easier if he could achieve the same. Max and Ellen began a great dynasty. It included Emperor Constantine the Great and all the princes of Wales. Edward wanted to establish his dynasty as a successor to this tradition.
I want to read this.
Go on.
It is thought that Edward used the dream to make a symbolic statement at Canareforn. Just like Maxen of the legend, Edward made Canareforn his royal capital in Wales. He built a great castle here, one as magnificent as Ellen's mythical castle, and fit for a great emperor like Maxen. The castle recalls the architecture of Maxen's time. Its walls are banded with color like some Roman sites around Britain. He may have even copied the walls of Constantinople, founded by Maxen's descendant, Emperor Constantine the Great. And the Eagle Tower is topped with a Roman-style imperial eagle. He honored Maxen's memory by reburying a body thought to be that of the emperor, found in Canareforn's Roman fort, Sigontium. It took place in a local church dedicated to Saint Peblig, one of Maxen's sons.
Eagle Tower. I'm going to go through here. This is the largest tower in the castle. It is 10-sided and stands 128 feet high to the top of its 3 turrets. I do like they've got like little walls surrounding. Oh, it's definitely cozier, warmer.
Compared to the other 2 towers, the Black Tower and the Green Tower.
It's more homely. The walls are over 15 feet thick. There are 4 floors, each with a great chamber, surrounded by smaller rooms and passages in the thickness of the walls. The Eagle Tower is traditionally the birthplace of Edward of Canareforn, the first English Prince of Wales. By the time of his birth, 25 April 1284, it is unlikely that much more than its foundations had been laid. The tower is named from 3 stone eagles known to have been placed with other heads and figures on the battlements of the turrets when the tower was being finished in 1316. Most of them are now badly weathered. Still, the eagles on the west tower can still be recognised. It's like high polished chessboard. Yeah. history, so much legend. Which of it is real? So you have it. Quick visit to Canareforn Castle. I mean, there's so much more here. I've just scratched the surface, so I don't want to show everything, so that people out here, you know, on YouTube get to watch it. But there's so much more to this place than just what I've shown. You know, it's a great historical building. Yeah, I've lost my partner. Oh well. And you know, it's not the best day of it, but hopefully when you come it'd be nice and sunny. But it's still worth a visit. So you know, this is part of why I do this, is to get more people to visit these places and learn about our history.
I don't take